This time, I'm going to show you a build that's just kind of dumb and fun. This is a 100-ton mech, so that's as heavy as they come, and you just kind of hold down the fire button. I've got these rotary autocannons which just spit out a constant stream of bullets, and if someone is dumb enough to stare at you for very long, then you're going to strip the armor off. And then I have these LB-10s, which are kind of like shotguns. Once the armor on a section is removed, they can get in there and do a bunch of critical damage, which starts destroying weapons or making ammo explode, things like that. So I'm headed for a hill toward the right that tends to be a very popular spot to brawl. It's pretty good cover. The enemy team usually knows that people are going to head there, so you're going to run into mechs, you're probably going to get hit with airstrikes and things like that. But you can see right away I found one of their LRM mechs that just has a bad time, because he's not really prepared to deal with a large mech like me up close. I should have stayed on him, but instead I switched to that Sun Spider because I was trying to peel him off of whoever he was targeting. Then these two guys pop up. So I have to back away from that Fafnir because he has weapons that'll open me up faster than I can do that to him. The thing is though, my team notices him, and so they start pelting him. He backs down. And then if you'll notice, I destroy just one side torso, and he dies. That means he had an extra light engine. So if you lose even one of your sides with an extra light, you're out of the match. It's just like you lost your CT, which is incredibly stupid for a mech that wide. You saw how broad it was when he snuck up on me. Here you're also seeing another problem with playing a big heavy mech like this. Anything that's light and fast is just going to run circles around you. There's a little Raven that was shooting me in the back, and I just could not get to him. There he is. I happen to notice his shadow. I tried to turn around. He decides to take off. But then his buddy starts shooting me with long-range missiles in the back. And he is a pure LRM boat. He is not prepared to deal with anything up close. He just wants to sit in the back and shoot missiles at things and do all the damage. Builds like this are really what give long-range missiles a bad reputation. You know, I got in his face and all he could do was just die. What he should have done is kind of just ignored me and tried to keep shooting, because I mean he was dead, guaranteed. So if you're ever in that situation, just try to keep shooting at something and do damage. You know, maybe try to live a little bit, but basically if you're dead, you know, you're dead. I tried to get back into the match, but I spent too long on that LRM boat, and there's nothing really for me to do at this point. And then I get hung up on this building, and so I thought, well, the last two mechs are probably going to die so quickly I won't have time to get around it. So I was trying to shoot, but my weapons are arm mounted and they're really low slung. So I was having trouble shooting over this building. So then I didn't know where the last mech was, so I finally decided to actually take the time to finish going around the building, which honestly I should have done in the first place, but I didn't. And I go hunting for the last light mech. I think it was a commando. Those are pretty durable little mechs.
Got a ping.
Oh, Piranha. That's right. So, Piranhas are known for just having tons and tons of small weapons, as you can see there. It's just got all the machine guns in the world. I have to be careful with trying to shoot him at that kind of range because my shotguns, you know, spread out, and these rotary autocannons take time to spin up. So anyway, I'm trying to anticipate where he's headed, and so I guess correctly, but I'm very slow, so it's hard to get there. And I have to climb this hill. I've got to worry about hitting my ally, and I just have bad aim, so I miss him completely.
Good job, King.
But I still did pretty good damage in this match because I had a few people that were just silly enough to stare at me and let me keep shooting them. So, you know, several hundred damage, knocked off a few components. I did pretty well. Um, but it could have been better. I need to learn positioning really.